but I've learned that it's not racist. So I can see and hear that. I just don't. I think we are, as human beings, are flawed, and maybe that's why we have racism.
Yeah, but this is God that's talking now. This is not a human being. This is not me and you. This is God. This is Quran.
Yeah.
So how? Okay, when Allah He created the white people and the
Yeah.
black people, did He create the black people to go to hell from the beginning?
Well, obviously not.
Obviously not. Why?
No, I don't
How
think
come?
so.
How come?
Because, he created us all equally. It's not about the color of our skin. It's about with what's in our heart. It's about what we follow. It's about the way we treat each other when we're
Oh.
alive.
Can you read
It's
for me?
nothing to
Can
do.
you read for me what is in the screen?
Sure, go on. Okay, is it Abu? Is it? I don't know how to. I don't know how to pronounce the first
Don't worry
name.
about the name. Who cares?
Okay, reported God's messenger as saying God created Adam when he created him and struck his right shoulder and brought forth his offspring white like small ants, and struck his left shoulder and brought forth his offspring black as though they were charcoal. Then he said to the party on his right side, to paradise, and I do not care. And he said to the party on his left shoulder, to hell, and I do not care.
So who is the one going to go to heaven and who is the one who is going to go to hell? Based on your prophet's statement.
Well, from this, like reading it, obviously says the white offspring, white ants, and then the black ants are going to hell.
So the black people will go to hell, the white people will go to heaven, correct?
Yeah. Well, the ants, but yeah, I'm guessing they are human. They're like meant to be metaphors for human. Is that what it is?
Yeah, no, he is describing them how, because there is in the desert, there's white ants and there's black ants, So he's describing them as the color, like how black, how white they are. So the white, the offspring which is born from the right hand, the right hand in Islam present the hand of God. Because God have two hands, your God have two hands, and both of them they are in the right side of Allah, correct?
Yeah.
So the reason Allah He chose the white to be born of the right hand, for those are the righteous people. The white people are righteous, and the reason that Allah He chose in the left hand to make the black offspring coming from, because Islam teach that black people are not righteous. This is not metaphorical no more. This is a clear evidence that from the beginning Islam believe that all black are evil, all white are good.
Okay.
So what do you think?
I mean that's pretty damning. But race for me, like race isn't all. Like I can't just be like, okay, yeah, obviously if God's racist, that's a problem. But like, I don't know what to do with that. I guess it's pretty bad, but I don't know what to do with that.
Well, if I am you, I will leave Islam, my friend. I mean, it's not about you do what not to do. Either we accept such an idea. For me, I met people who they are white, they are very evil. And I met black people who they are very good. And I met black, they are bad. And they are met, I mean, you meet from everybody. There is Asian, they are bad. There is Asian who they are good. There is bad and good everywhere. In the same family, you will find a brother, he is wonderful. The other brother is disgusting. So the same family, the same parents, the same ethnic, the same language, the same roof, the same milk, the same breast that they breastfeed from. Yet one is evil, one is good.
Yeah, but I understand. I do 100% see what you're saying. I think that's true. I think that there is a point. There is some goodness in Islam, and there is obviously some
give me one good thing about Islam. Go ahead.
like for example, like the orphans and giving, for example, you cannot
Hold
treat
on.
orphans
Is it
badly.
is it true that Islam says to treat the orphan nice is by having sex with them?
I've never, no, I haven't seen that. So
Uh,
I
let's see.
like Surah An-Nisa, which talks about the orphans and like treating them rightly and
All
splitting
right.
their, like
Let us
giving them
see.
the right
All
of
right.
heritage.
We will see. We will see how the Quran speak about how to treat the orphan nicely. If you fear
Yeah,
that you shall
that for
not,
me,
no, hold
gives
on,
me a bit of
just wait.
hope.
If you fear that you shall not be able to deal justly with the orphan girls, then marry women of your choice. How in the world this religion teaching you? You see, I say to you, is it true that you treat the orphan by having sex with them? You said no. Correct? A second ago.
Yeah,
But the Quran is saying Allah command you to treat the orphan kindly
yeah,
by
of course.
by marrying little girls who they are orphan. We don't say orphan for someone she is 18, right?
No,
We say
well,
orphan for someone she is a child. A person cannot take care of itself, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So your God is commanding the Muslim to be good to the orphan by what? By sleeping with them.
And marry them. So you have to marry them first,
This is
though.
sleep with them, no problem. Marrying them, they are kids. Is that how I can care? Is that how I do charity? So I see an orphan, I say, okay, girl, go to my bed. I will feed you. I will give you milk, but take off your panty. Is that how? Excuse my language. Is that how I can treat an orphan girl?
Well, no, you shouldn't really treat them like that.
Okay,
But
but you are the one who mentioned to me. I said to you, give me one good thing about Islam. You said to me, Islam teach us to treat orphan nice. This is not nice.
yeah,
this
because
is
it says
this is
treat them justly.
Well,
And
justly. This is justly. How does justly? I mean, justly what? Like, take care of them, feed them. I mean, listen. Honest to God, God is my witness. I bought order. I never have cats. I don't have animals in my house. I bought. I can show it right now from Amazon. I bought food for cats. There's a bunch of little cats around my house, and I bought food for them. They
well,
are not my
that's
cats. I have nothing to do with them. I can show right now my order in Amazon. So I feed cats. I'm not going to sleep with the cat to feed the cat. So
well, yeah,
if the
obviously, because
if
they
the
can.
if the little kitten, in order for me to take care of that kitten, let us say this orphan is a kitten, little tiny
Mhm.
child. So what kind of a good person I am, in order to take care of someone, this person have to sleep with me, and
Yeah,
even though it is a child.
but I don't think good, decent people would do that. I'm not. If I was raising
So are
a
you
boy
saying decent
in my
people? So
house.
are you saying, my dear sister, are you saying decent people should not follow the Quran?
No, I'm just saying. Obviously, the whole idea of treating them justly and nicely means to feed them, bathe them, clothe them,
No, but you are
put them in
marrying them. Okay,
education.
can't you feed them without taking them to bed?
Well,
This
obviously, you
does
can.
does it say in the front of your eyes? Is that my translation? Am I faking things? This is the Quran. This is your
No.
Islamic website. Does it say marry other if you cannot do that? So okay. So now, is that how we can treat justly an orphan, a child? So we take advantage of their needs.
Well, no. Obviously, that would be really bad if they were a child.
So this is not decency then.
And
This is
even if they weren't a child, you cannot do that. You shouldn't do
but
that
this
to
is
them
but this is
because
not but this is not decency then, correct?
I guess in that context, it wouldn't be very nice to do that.
But is it
I mean,
decency?
like,
It's not about nice. You see, this is not about nice. I want you to focus with me and be, I'm assuming that Amina, she is an honest person. She will give me an honest answer. Is that decency? If you heard that I saw an orphan who need food, and I say to her, listen, baby, I will marry you. I will feed you. Come to my home. Come here. I have candy for you.
it sounds so disturbing. Don't say that.
So, what do you think
Yeah,
about what I just did? Is that disgusting?
yeah.
or this
Yeah,
is
well,
good?
obviously, I think it would be kind of under child grooming, and you would probably be like,
Exactly. And this is what
arrested.
Islam is about. So what is good about Islam? So we just showed you your
I
prophet
mean, like,
saying
for
black
example,
people.
like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, having grown up in it, I feel that, like, okay, for the most part, I have seen goodness. You cannot, like, okay, I'm, like, exploring the Bible, really, really lovely stuff. It touches my heart, and I'm like, that's amazing. But then I look at the way I grew up and the way that the people that and the culture and the society that I was a part of, and I just think this cannot be, like, these people are Muslim. We're all Muslim. We live our normal lives, and we do good things, and because we want to please Allah.
I don't know. You fail to
So,
give me
like,
anything good you do. Give me a good thing you do. Lying. Okay.
like,
Okay. Let
we
us go.
pray,
When you say we
fast
Muslims, when you
through
say you
Ramadan.
Muslims, no, hold on. So what Ramadan? I mean, you eat more in Ramadan. People get more fat in Ramadan. You don't lose
Yeah,
weight.
that is okay. I mean, yeah, that's, there is some evidence to
So,
suggest
so
that it's
your
kind of.
fasting is not a true fasting. You just switch the day to night and the night to day, and that's all. And you eat more, and actually, food got
And
more
we do give
expensive.
zakat, you give charity,
Okay, even your
you send
zakat, you
money.
don't give it because you're a good person. You give it because you promised. If you give, Allah will forgive you. So you bribe God, you give money. So, oh, forgive me, Allah. It's not because you are a good person. You see, if I do something for the sake of some return, that means I am not a good person because I will get the
So,
return anyway.
can I ask you a
If
question,
I believe in
CP?
God, I'm not seeking return, then I'm a believer. But
Can
if
I
I
ask
am
you a
just seeking return, then I am not a believer.
Can I ask you a question? What do you think of all the Muslims that are living their, kind of ordinary lives, do their best to follow the Quran, and just, do that, like, and we can. You can't say they are bad people. Like,
You
we
see,
live our
I am
ordinary lives.
Amina.
We we do.
I'm not here to talk about bad people, because I am sure your
Yeah,
parents
but
are. No,
you
hold
do
on.
seem to be.
Let me answer. So
Okay, sorry, go on.
I'm sure that you are coming from a good family, but how that prove
I
Islam
do.
to be okay? So how that prove Islam to be good? Let us say I'm good. I'm coming from a bad family, but how that prove Christianity to be bad? So you are mixing things up. You coming from a good family doesn't make you coming from good religion. You're coming from good family
Yeah,
because your parents. Okay,
but the religion is our.
did your mom teach you that you can like your husband?
No,
Why?
no,
Why your
she's
mom
never.
she will not? Why your mom she will not teach you that?
I mean, she hasn't really taught me what to
No, but I
say,
mean,
or
why? Okay, let's say in the future you have a child. Do you
yeah,
encourage your child, your daughter? Let's say you have a daughter, God is
yeah.
willing, and you told your daughter, "Hey, daughter, you should like your husband." Is that a good teaching?
Well, obviously not. That's morally corrupting
But
your
isn't
soul, because every lie
exactly?
that
But isn't this what your prophet said? The man he can lie
I
to his husband. The man can lie to his
yeah.
wife, and the wife can lie to her husband.
But I don't know that many. I don't know that many people take that seriously. Like, I
So are
don't
you
think.
saying to me that the good Muslim is the one who don't take Islam seriously? Because if you take Islam seriously, you follow it, you become corrupt.
I think. Okay, no. Well,
Amina,
for
Amina,
example.
you just said you are corrupting your kid. You said that to me when I
Yeah,
asked you about.
obviously
Okay, so
lying.
you agreed that Muhammad is corrupting your kids.
Well, yeah, obviously. Well, I'm not saying Muhammad is correcting our
No,
kids.
no,
I'm
you
just
said
saying the
that. No,
whole
you said
principle
that.
of
I
lying.
said to you, listen, Amina, listen. You know, you're really funny. I'm not
No,
making
I'm
fun of you,
not.
by
I'm
the
just
way,
trying to
but you are
tell
the
you.
one who used the word corrupt. And I'm listening
Yeah.
carefully. You know, I listen to the heart of people and to their words and voice. So
Okay.
you said, and everybody heard you, if I do that, I am obviously corrupting my kid.
Yes, that's
So
morally corrupting your
if you
child.
listen to the teaching of Muhammad, you will end with what? Corrupting your kid.
But yeah, yeah. I mean, if I teach my child to lie, then I am teaching them to corrupt their souls, and I don't want to do that.
So why you don't follow Muhammad
Um,
then? Obviously you don't like Muhammad teaching.
but I do think, Muhammad has other teachings that are maybe better. I don't hold the view that Muhammad was this perfect human being that didn't make any mistakes, because obviously his
Is
marriage.
that about Muhammad being perfect, or is it about God teaching? So are you saying to me Muhammad was giving false teaching, not from his God?
I think some of his teachings surely cannot. I don't know. I just think some of his teachings are questionable. As a person that is living in this world right now, I cannot encourage my child to lie. I wouldn't encourage them to lie. I wouldn't